What's going on, Stim Junkies? High Stim Ace here. Hope you guys had an amazing High Stim Saturday. I just got back from beautiful Greenwich, Connecticut, was there for the weekend, and let me tell you guys, I definitely had an incredible High Stim Saturday. I am back here today, and I'm going to be reviewing a product that I'm actually really excited to be dropping the review for, because a lot of the recent products I've been reviewing contain Alpha-O in there, and I know that Alpha-O is an ingredient that not everybody vibes with. Some people don't like it. It's a little too intense. Some people can be very sensitive to it. Me personally, I respond really well to Alpha-O, but then again, I'm High Stim Ace. I'm built a little bit different. So I'm happy to say that the pre-workout I'm reviewing today is indeed a High Stim pre-workout, but this one here does not contain Alpha-O. What we have right here is Stim Shady from my good friends over at Frenzy Labs, which did, by the way, send this one my way for review. I greatly appreciate it. Now, I gotta say that I know this one's been around the block for a couple of years. I've never gotten a chance to try the original version. This here is my first experience, my first foray into Frenzy Labs, so I'm super excited to be dropping the review. I ran it 3 times, the last time being yesterday. So without further ado, guys, let's roll that freaking intro and let's get talking about Stim Shady in 2025. All right, guys, so before we get to talking about Stim Shady by Frenzy Labs, I need to make a very quick announcement, and that is that there might not be new videos for the next couple of days, and if there is, it's probably going to be recorded from my living room because there is a little bit of work that needs to be done right here in the High Stim studio. I got people coming over the next maybe 2 or 3 days to do a little bit of construction work in this very room, so I got to move everything out of here, and then I got to move it back in and reorganize once the work is finished. So might be a pain in the rear end. It might take a couple of days, whatever it may be. So there might not be a new review this week, but stay tuned because you never know. I might record it from the park. Maybe I'll get some footage from the gym. Maybe I'll record it from the living room. Who the hell knows? But with that being said, we're going to be talking about Frenzy Labs Stim Shady. Yeah, guys, I like this label. It's very simple. It's very to the point, very sleek, very much in line with most 2025 products. I really dig it. So it does come in a couple of flavors. This one here is the snow cone flavor, and I gotta say, it's really tasty. I really enjoy this flavor. It goes down easy. There's really almost no synthetic back end to it. It tastes good. It's sweet, but not overly sweet, not overly synthetic. Very enjoyable flavor. So I really enjoy this one. I don't know what other flavors it comes in, but the snow cone, right on the money. So I enjoyed this one. We're going to break down the label now, guys, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. So we are getting 25 servings per container in here, which is really great value for money, especially in these difficult times that we find ourselves in. 1 scoop is supposed to come in at 16 grams, but it does come in a little bit heavy, closer to 18 grams. So make sure to weigh out your pre-workouts, your stimulants, whatever you deal with. I preach it to nauseum, guys, but definitely weigh it out, or else you're going to be going over without wanting to. But with that being said, we're going to start off the label, and we do begin with L-citrulline coming in at a respectable 6,000 milligrams. So that is a very good dose. I always say you don't have to have 8 to 10 grams of L-citrulline to get effective pumps in the gym. 6 grams, more than enough. Just for the record, the standard bearer about 1.5 years, 2 years ago was 4 grams in most pre-workouts. So 6 grams is on the money, no malic acid to cut it with. You're getting pure L-citrulline. I like it. Beta-alanine comes in next at the clinical 3,200 milligrams for the tingles, and then we do have glycerol monosaturate 3,000 milligrams for additional pumps. It's going to bring the water and keep it retained within your muscles, so when you're hopefully drinking a lot during the gym session, you're going to be swole and pumped and juicy in the gym. It's an ingredient that you see a lot of manufacturers removing from pre-workouts in 2025, but Frenzy Labs is keeping it in to give us the swollest and juiciest pumps. Caffeine anhydrous, 375 milligrams, nice dose, not too crazy, but definitely getting close to that Stim Junkie territory. And then we have alpha GBC, 50% yield, coming in at 300 milligrams. So I'm assuming 50% of 300 is 150. So not such a big dose, but it should still have some cognitive benefits, help a little bit with that focus. And then we got lion's mane extract, 300 milligrams, good dose. I like that, good nootropic. And here we do have the 2 stars of the show. We start off with 4-amino 2-methylpyline, I cannot pronounce that, 200 milligrams, and then 2-amino isoheptane, 100 milligrams. So 2 different forms of DMHA, and one comes in at 200 milligrams, that's for the 4-amino, and then the 2-amino, 100 milligrams. So I like it. It's definitely an interesting combination, and but it should give you a good buzz in the gym, theoretically speaking anyway. Theobromine 100 milligrams for additional stimulation. And lastly, we have methylphenephrine HCl for that thermogenic effect, coming in at 25 milligrams. Before High Stim Ace breaks down my experience running Stim Shady 3 times over the past week and a half, don't forget to like this video, comment below, share the channel with a fellow Stim junkie or a fitness enthusiast, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Alright guys, so I am holding the Stim Shady pre-workout in my hands. Like I said, this was sent out to me by my good friends over at Frenzy Labs. They also did send me their Demolish pre-workout, which looks really, really interesting on label. So thank you for that, and I will be getting those reviews out in the future as well. Now, with Stim Shady, this is a very feel-good, happy, euphoric-ish kind of pre-workout. And what I mean by that is that this one puts you in a very, very good mood, maybe 10-15 minutes in, and it's very reminiscent to me of something like Flame, the most recent Flame from Dark Labs, where it's just a good mood elevation and enough energy and stimulation to get you going, but not to the point where you're tweaking and you're hopped up and you feel like you're on speed or anything like that. This is a very mellow, smooth, but effective and productive kind of pre-workout. Like I said at the top of the video, I know that not everybody are fans of Alpha-O. Me personally, I love Alpha-O. Give me 2, give me 3 milligrams, I'm okay with it, but you don't want Alpha-O in every single pre-workout. Alpha-O is a very potent ingredient, and it really does put you sometimes in a bit of that fight or flight mode where you're a little bit too hopped up. Sometimes it might make you a little bit too anxious to have conversations with your buddies in the gym. It might lock you in a little bit too much, turn you a little introverted. At least that's what it does to me. It gives me this crazy focus where it gets me all hopped up in the gym, a little bit cracked out, but not always in a good way. So with that being said, I do like having a couple of pre-workouts that do not have Alpha-O or yohimbine for that matter, something that will be DMHA based. And this one here does not have a lot of DMHA, 100 milligrams of the 2-amino, 200 milligrams of the 4-amino, so 300 milligrams total, but it's 2 different forms of DMHA, which will bring you that good mood elevation, that positive feeling, and it's going to work really, really well without that Alpha-O. So for a lot of you guys that have been watching my recent videos where I've been reviewing a lot of these products with Alpha-O, and it's not really your cup of tea, you don't really jive with those types of products, this here is a perfect option for you. You're looking for something illicit, something to give you that good mood, that illicit, happy feeling where you're kind of floating in the clouds, but still not to the point where it's too intense and gets you too focused and too in the zone. You want something nice and mellow and happy and just something very productive where you can pump iron for 2.5 hours and you're doing your best and you get good pumps and you're focused and you're zoned in, but you're also not in that crazy survival mode. Then this right here, boys, is a perfect product. I really enjoyed it. And again, the flavor goes down super easy, very, very flavorful, delicious product. And you're going to start feeling that mood elevation coming in about 10 to 12 minutes. This one hits relatively quickly. So it's not one of those pre-workouts where you got to wait 35, 40 minutes for it to peak. Literally, you take the drink, 10, 15 minutes, you're ready to go. And you're going to be pushing the weights. The weights are going to feel lighter. It's a very positive type of experience. So maybe you're not going to attack the weight super aggressively, but you're going to put on your music, whether you're into dance music or electronic music or trance or whatever you're into, you're going to be vibing with it. You're going to feel the beats going throughout your body. You're going to push. You're going to be happy. You're going to want to socialize with your buddies in the gym. It's one of those pre-workouts where you can take out your earbud. You can have a conversation. You're feeling good. You're feeling confident. And then you're looking in the mirror for a second and you see, hey, I'm pretty pumped up right now because the citrulline and glycerol, it's doing its job pretty well. So you're feeling even more confident. You're having conversations with your buddies, and then you could put the earbuds back in and continue right where you left off. This is a super happy, mood elevating, productive kind of product. It's illicit, but it's not like underground bunker formula illicit, right? It's something in between a good mainstream quality illicit-ish product and something that's less commonly seen on the market. It's somewhere in between that line. It's not one of those underground basement formulas, but it's also not your typical type of pre-workout you get at a GNC or a vitamin shop. This one's really good. I would put it slightly in that gray area. And the beautiful thing is no negative side effects, no excessive sweating, no elevated heart rate, no anxiety, no stimmy willy on this one, despite the fact that it does have DMHA, none of the stimmy willy. So you are good to go in the gym and in whatever activities you may decide to pursue after you're done your pumping session. So a very, very enjoyable product, and I can't wait to try Demolish from Frenzy Labs next. They did send that one my way as well, so I'm going to be trying that one out really soon, and I'm very impressed with this one. I like this one. Going to be keeping it in my personal stash for those days where I don't want to be hopped up on Alpha Yo. I just want something light, mood elevating, good, and enjoyable. It's light on the stomach. You don't have to pair pumps on top of it. The pumps are more than sufficient. They will get the job done. So overall, very enjoyable experience, and I thank Frenzy Labs for sending this one my way for review. If you guys want to pick up the Stim Shady pre-workout, I'm going to link down below where to pick it up with a discount code so you guys can save a little bit of money while helping support the High Stim Ace YouTube channel. Once again, if you found this video beneficial and enjoyable, don't forget to like the video, comment below, and tell me if you guys ever tried this product in the past or not. Have you tried any other Frenzy Labs pre-workout or whatever else they may have? I'm very curious because I'm only getting to know this brand now, and I really want to get to know them a little bit better. Guys, give me a follow on Instagram at High Stim Ace, and most importantly, subscribe right here for the hottest reviews of 2025. I will see you all next time for the next High Stim pre-workout review. Take care, everybody, and have a great week up ahead. High Stim Ace, signing off.